Good morning, ladies and jelly beans, and welcome to a performance by the Eulenspiegel Puppets. Now, before we get started today, I promised I would show you what was in your packets, and I also promised I'd give this little guy his packet back. So here it is. The first and most important thing in your packet is this green thing. This is a ballot, and you can see it has a picture of a beaver and a picture of a turtle and a square next to each one. Now, this show is about an election, and beaver and turtle are the ones that are running for leader of the beasts. So, in addition to the ballot, there's also a little pencil in your packet that you can use to mark whether you want to vote for beaver or turtle, but you can't vote yet. You have to listen to what they have to say first and pick the one that you think has the best ideas, and that's the one you vote for. So, Madam Owl will tell you when it's time to vote, and that's when you get to mark your ballots and fold them up. There's also in your packet an I voted sticker. Let's see where it is. Maybe I don't have one in my pack. Oh, yeah, here it is. When you get done voting, I want you to peel this and stick that to your shirt so that everybody can see that you voted. In addition to that, there's also a bookmark with a picture from the show and some thank yous to people who helped pay for us to make this show. There's also, and this is really important, this cool card that has a picture of Stephanie and me and the puppets on one side and a poster for the show on the other side. But when you open it up, that's where the important part is. It tells you about all the different kind of elections you can vote in this country. Local elections, county elections, and so on and so forth. And if you want to read it in Spanish, you can read it in Spanish on this side and in English on this side. Then there's this. And this is a puppet of an owl, of Madam Owl. And you can cut that out and color it and put it together. You can make holes where the dots are. And then you can use these little paper fasteners to put it together. And then you can find a stick to put on it. And you'll have a really cool puppet. If you want it to look more kind of like an owl, you can color it this way. Or if you want it to look silly, you can color it like Stephanie's. Now, I'm going to do what I want you to do. That means I'm going to put everything back in the bag again. So I'm not messing around with it or being distracted by it during the show. And then on the outside of the bag, do you see this? Do you see all these words here? These are the words to a song that you're going to be singing during the show. So first I'm going to teach you that song. I'd like everybody to turn around and face me and watch it live instead of watching it on television, okay? Here we go. I'm going to sing a line and then I want you to sing it after me. How many of you like to sing? How many of you can sing nice and loud? Say yes. Because I'm counting on all of you to open your mouths out wide and sing as loud as you can. So here we go. Everyone gets a vote.
Everyone gets a vote.
Everyone gets a choice.
Everyone gets a choice.
However big or small you are, you've got an equal voice.
However big or small you are, you've got an equal voice.
Okay, let's put all of those lines together now, and if you're good at reading, you can read the words on the label. Here we go. Everyone gets all together. Everyone gets a vote. Everyone gets a choice. However big or small you are, you've got an equal voice. And now we're going to move on. Whether you're rich or poor.
Whether you're rich or poor.
Everyone has a say.
Everyone has a say.
Okay, let's put those two lines together. Whether you're rich or poor, everyone has a say. And now before we sing the last line, I have a question for you. Who knows what the word destiny means? And who can tell me what that means? Does anybody know what that means? Yes.
It's what your
It's about what you're gonna be or what you're gonna do, right? When you grow up. That's your destiny. For instance, when I was a kid, my destiny was that I was going to be a puppeteer, and here I am. So, the last line is, we decide our destiny together on election day.
We decide our destiny together on election day.
Now let's sing the whole song together, all of us. Here we go. All together now. Everyone gets a vote. Everyone gets a choice. However big or small you are, you've got an equal voice. Whether you're rich or poor, everyone has a say. We decide our destiny together on election day. Let's try it one more time, and this time really sing out, and if you have to look at the words on your packet. Here we go, all together now. Grown-ups, you sing too, please. Okay, here we go. Everyone gets a vote. Everyone gets a choice. However big or small you are, you've got an equal voice. Whether you're rich or poor, everyone has a say. We decide our destiny together on election day. And now Madam Owl is going to ask you to sing that song with her 3 different times during the show. So can you do that? I want to hear you. Can you do that? Yes. Okay. Now there's one more thing I need to do before we get started. In the show, there's going to be a debate. Terry Turtle and Benny Beaver are going to debate so that we can find out what they really think and who we want to vote for. And they're going to take, each one of them is going to take a question from the audience. So I need 2 volunteers who are good readers. Oh, I've got 2 right there in the back. Which one of you wants to ask Beaver a question? Okay, you can ask Beaver a question. Check that and make sure that you can read it. And that means you get to ask Turtle a question, and you've got 2 to pick from. So pick one of those cards. And that'll be the question that you're going to ask Turtle. Okay? All right, are we ready for the show? Ladies and gentlemen, the big election. And now I'm going to turn the program over to Madam Owl.
Good day, forest friends, and welcome to Madam Owl Reports. It's a big news day in the forest today, like every day lately. Believe it or not, the campaign for Leader of the Beasts has begun. Let's listen in on our first declared candidate.
Vote for Benny P. Beaver for Leader of the Beasts. That's P for progress. Progress and development. Oof. Oof, oof. Oof. Oh. Oof. Ah. Wow. I have the best teeth. I can take down the most trees. Why, look at that magnificent tree. Think what I could build out of that. Ha! And don't listen to Madam Owl. She's nothing but a bird brain. Ha ha ha, bird brain. Ha 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 ha. Oof. 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 Ah. Oof. Ah. Oof. Ah. Uh-oh. Ha ha ha. Broke the bridge. Oh well. Who needs bridges anyway? Swimming is good enough for me. Ha ha ha. Oh no! Oh boy, look at that! Where did that beaver dam come from? Oh boy, now what am I going to do? Oh, I can't get over it. And I can't get under it. And my family lives on the other side. Oh boy. I guess I'll just have to get out of the water and walk around on land. And that's a long journey for a turtle. And look at all this trash in the river. Where did that come from? I'm going to take this to the recycling bin.
And there you have it, forest friends. Our first candidate for leader of the beasts. Yes, indubitably, that beaver will probably knock down my tree and build something ostentatiously hideous with my beautiful forest home. But that's progress? Beaver would certainly think so. We'll see some big changes if he wins, so don't forget to cast your vote on Election Day. And remember,
Everyone gets a vote. Everyone gets a choice. However big or small you are, you've got an equal voice. Whether you're rich or poor, everyone has a say. We decide our destiny together on Election Day.
And tune back in to Madam Owl Reports for updates.
Oh!
Oh dear. Oh, what a problem. Oh, good gracious. Somebody help me. Help, help, help. Oh, the bridge is broken and I'm not a strong swimmer. Help, 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 help me, help.
Vote for Benny P. Beaver for leader of the beasts. Ha ha ha.
Help.
Enjoying your swim, teeny weeny? Ha ha! Teeny weeny, get it? Ha ha ha, that's a good one. You know, you wouldn't have that nice swimming pool if it weren't for me, Beaver, building my beaver dam. Ha ha ha!
Help, 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 help.
Tell your friends and relatives to vote for Benny P. Beaver for leader of the
Oh,
beasts.
not if I drown. Help, help, help. Somebody save me. Oh, help. Oh, good gracious, what a terrible spot I'm in. I'm very afraid.
Ooh, you poor thing.
Help, help, help.
Oh, here, climb up on my back.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
There you go.
Hey, that's awful nice of you. I'd do the same for you anytime, pal.
I'm sure you would, friend.
Say, what did you think of that beaver guy?
Well, he's kind of clueless. And I didn't think he had any very good ideas.
Yeah, like maybe he could fix that broken bridge I just fell off of.
I hate to tell you this, friend, but he's the one that broke that bridge in the first place.
Oh.
Oh, and look at all the trash he left in the river. Hey, what, you want to help me clean it up?
Oh, I'd love to help. Ants are great at teamwork. Wow, what a lot of
I'll
mess.
take this to the recycling bin.
Oh, good plan. Oh. Oh.
Here, give me yours, too.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
There.
Hey, that looks a lot
Right
nicer.
back.
Look how clean that water is. Why, you could practically drink it. It looks delicious.
Hey, what's up, Ant?
Hey, Worm. We're just cleaning up the river. You want to help us out?
No time, gotta run. Besides, it would just get dirty again anyway.
What's your big hurry?
You'll see. Hey. Did you see a worm come by here? That worm was supposed to be my dinner. Hey, worm, where are you?
Run, little worm, run.
Oh, boy. Wait till you hear what I heard.
Oh, what did you hear?
I heard that Beaver plans to level the whole forest and build the world's biggest beaver dam.
Oh, that guy. Oh, he's so clueless. He thinks we need dams. He doesn't see why we need bridges. He said we can just swim. I'm way too little to swim against that current.
Boy, he doesn't have much imagination.
Yeah, or empathy.
Empathy, that's right. Why, he doesn't understand anyone who's not just like him. Why, his best friend is his mirror. Hey, quit bad-mouthing that beaver. He's my friend, and look what he made for me. He made me a swimming pool. Ha ha! This summer I'm going swimming in Beaver's brand new pond. I'll hold my breath and I'll kick my feet and I'll wave my wings around. Hooray for Beaver! Boy, I sure wish somebody else would run for leader of the beasts.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, why don't you run, Ant?
Oh, not me. I couldn't possibly run for leader of the beasts. I'm way too little. I just get stepped on and smushed by some of the big voters like a little ant pancake.
Boy, I suppose so.
But somebody should, though. Somebody, respectable and well-known and big enough not to get stepped on. Somebody like Madam Owl. Why don't you run for leader of the beasts?
Who, me? No, I couldn't possibly run. I've got my show to do. I have to remain impartial and not choose sides. But gosh, somebody should run. Somebody... Hey, Worm! Why don't you run?
I gotta run, all right. That duck is after me. I gotta run as fast as I can and get right here. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Let me go! Let me go! No! Let me go! Oh boy. Maybe I should run for leader of the beasts.
Hey, that's a great idea. Oh, I'll be your campaign manager.
Will you really?
Yeah, and I'll get all my little ant friends to help and everything. Oh, hey, Madam Owl, would you like to come to our campaign meeting and report on it?
Why, I'd love to. Let's all head over to the ant colony right away.
Off to the ant colony! Whoa! Look at this!
Oh, wow, look at that.
We got a swimming pool! Where did that swimming pool come from, you guys? Whoa, look! Hey, come on, let's go swimming! Oh, boy!
The neatest.
Oh, this is great. Hey, I heard we got it from Beaver. Did you hear that?
Oh, Beaver, I love that guy.
Oh,
Let's have
me
a party. Having a party in our new pool.
Marco Polo, Marco Polo.
Beaver built it to keep us cool.
Marco Polo, Marco Polo. Come on, you guys. Let's get out of here.
Yikes.
Yikes, indeed.
Well, on that note, I'd better get going too. It's almost time for Madam Owl Reports. Well, forest friends, welcome back to another exciting edition of Madam Owl Reports. Today we've got a second candidate and another rally to report on. Let's take a look at our latest candidate, Turtle.
Vote for Terry E. Turtle for leader of the beasts. That's E for environment. E for everybody knows the turtles bring good luck. You heard my opponent. He wants to level the forest and build something big. I, on the other flipper, I want to clean up the river and plant more trees. Oh, maybe I should toddle on over to Beaver's campaign rally and watch the opposition.
And let's also take a look at the opposition and see what's happening over at Beaver's rally.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world's largest campaign rally. Who's the best? Beaver, Beaver, Beaver. What do we want? Wood to chew on, wood to chew on, wood to chew on. How do we get it? Take down trees, take down trees, take down trees. Who's the worst? Who's the slowpoke? Turtle, turtle, turtle. Slowpoke, slowpoke, slowpoke. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for tonight's campaign rally. Tell your friends and relatives to vote for Benny P. Beaver for leader of the beasts.
Say, Worm, have you decided where you're voting for?
I'm trying to get away from that duck. Hey, I thought there was going to be a campaign rally and I wanted to be in on it. I want to cheer for Beaver.
You just missed it, Duck. Beaver and his followers
too
have gone.
bad.
And on that note, I'd better get going too. Tune in for another Madam Owl Reports.
Boy, Aunt,
Yeah.
I thought you said that your friends were going to vote for me.
I didn't think they were going to be so easy to buy off.
Oh,
It's the
boy.
water that's seeping into the colony. They think it's a gift from Beaver.
Well, it is in a way. If it weren't for Beaver's dam, there wouldn't be any water leaking into your ant colony.
Oh, I know that, and clearly you know that, but I think it's safe to say those goofballs haven't figured it out yet.
Oh, boy.
Oh, and to make matters worse, we're carpenter ants. We love chewing on dead wood.
Oh, no, not that, too.
Yeah, he's got 'em there, too. I mean, it's our
boy.
absolute favorite.
Oh, boy.
Trouble is, I mean, those guys are just, they're not seeing the big picture, you know what I mean? Developments, like the kind that Beaver wants to build, they come with, Oh gosh, it's so terrifying I can hardly say it out loud. They come with ant poison!
Oh, boy. Oh,
dear.
no. I'm never going to win this election, am I?
Don't get discouraged yet, Turtle. Remember, the truth always wins in the end.
I sure hope you're right.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, boy.
Welcome back, forest friends, to another edition of Madam Owl Reports. Today we've got something very special, a debate between our two candidates. First, let's welcome to the stage Beaver.
Vote for Benny P. for Progress Beaver for leader of the Beasts.
And let's also welcome to the stage his opponent, Turtle.
Vote for Terry E. Turtle for fresh air, clean water, and green growing trees.
Now, I, Madam Owl, will be moderating this evening's debate, but I will not be asking the questions. Those will come from our forest friends among us and our forest friends in the audience. For our first question, we turn to a critter you may know as Worm.
Hey, Mr. Beaver! Yeah? Mr. Beaver, how are you going to protect the insects and the worms and the other little critters from that odious duck? Protect you from Duck? Why would I do that? Duck's my friend. If he wants to eat you for dinner, I say, bon appetit. Ha!
And for our next question, we turn to that very duck.
Turtle, I've got a question for you. Yes? Since you can't move any faster than a snail, how do you expect to get anything done? Well, you obviously haven't read any classical literature. Just go read The Tortoise and the Hare, and you will see that slow and steady wins the race. Ha!
The next question will come from a familiar creature you've met before. Welcome, Ant.
Oh my gosh, you guys! I mean, Turtle's my friend, and he's a really great guy.
Yeah, you
and
better remember it too,
I
Ant.
will. He's cleaning up the water, and it's so delicious to have clean water, and you can drink it, and you can swim in it, and it's great, but then also Beaver gives us all that dead wood, and it's so yummy. It's too much pressure. I can't take it. I'm sorry, you guys. Goodbye.
Boy.
The next question will come from our forest friends in the audience. I believe there is an orange question out there. Please read it in your loudest voice.
If beaver dams disappear, where will the frogs and ducks find wetlands living?
Why, that's an excellent question, young woman. What we plan to do is restore the wetlands where they used to be and get rid of the wetlands where they don't belong.
An excellent question. And also in the audience, there's a purple question. Please, in your loudest voice.
Beaver, if your development skills kills all of the plants, what will you rodents eat?
Oh, that's easy. Don't forget, I'm going to build the world's largest beaver dam, and I'll put roof gardens on top. So we will have feasts.
And that concludes this evening's debate. We've got a lot to think about. Let's thank our candidates. Thank you.
Remember to vote for Benny P. for Progress, Beaver for smooth cement and no more dirty trees.
And a thank you to Turtle as well. Turtle, thank you for being a part of tonight's debate.
Remember to vote for Terry E. Turtle for clean air, fresh water, and green growing trees.
We've all got an awful lot to think about. Let's have a quick recap of the election process so far. In the beginning, there was only one candidate for leader of the beasts, Benny P. Beaver, with his his platform of progress and development. Soon, a second candidate came on the scene, Terry Turtle, who's working for the environment to plant more trees and clean up our rivers. For a while, Beaver was way ahead in the polls, but as the word gradually got out, Turtle caught up. The two have been running neck and neck ever since, so it's still anybody's election. Don't forget to cast your vote come Election Day. Remember,
Everyone gets a vote. Everyone gets a choice. However big or small you are, you've got an equal voice. Whether you're rich or poor, everyone has a say. We decide our destiny together on Election Day.
Let's hear one last word from our two candidates while you consider who you'll be voting for. First, Beaver.
Vote for Benny P. for Progress Beaver for exciting new developments.
And let's hear one final word from his opposition, Turtle.
Vote for Terry E. Turtle for lots of beautiful nature.
And I'm getting the word now that the polls have opened. Let's take a glimpse at some live coverage of animals entering the polls while you find your ballot and make your choice. And now is the time to mark your ballots and make your decision. Worm, have you made your decision?
No time, gotta run. Besides, my little vote wouldn't make a difference anyway.
Always in such a hurry.
Hey, where's that worm? I still haven't caught him. Oh, wait a minute, Duck. Yeah? Don't you ducks like to eat algae? Oh, we love algae. Well, there's a whole lot of algae upstream. Why don't you go after that? Hey, excellent idea. Thanks a lot, Turtle. And I'm going to check and see if Mr. Bunny of the Bunny Board of Elections is ready for me to collect the votes. Mr. Bunny! Mr. Bunny! Shh! Shh! Mr. Bunny! Shh! Mr. Bunny, wake up! Oh, I do beg your pardon. Are you ready for me to collect the votes? Oh, indeed. I will go fetch the basket. Here it is. Thank you, Mr. Bunny. I'll be right back with the votes. Shh. Shh. Boy, he just has to nap all the time. Did you guys mark your ballots? Fold them up and put them in the basket. Fold them up and put them in the basket. Vote for the one you like better, beaver or turtle. Just put an X in the box. No, they'll stay in here. Because we got to count them. The Bunny Board of Elections has to fold it up so I can't see who you voted for. Fold it up so I can't see who you voted for. It's a secret ballot. Here, I guess I'll fold it for you. Okay, do I have everybody's ballots? Okay. What? Oh, well, hurry up and mark it. Can somebody give him a pencil? Here, there's a pencil for you. What? Here's a pencil you can use. Oh, there. Okay, well, hurry up and mark it. Mark the one you like better. Okay, thank you. Mr. Bunny? Shh. Shh. Mr. Bunny, for pity's sake, do you have to sleep all the time? Shh. Mr. Bunny, wake up! Oh, sorry, I was just catching a little nap before the big job of counting the votes. Well, here they are, Mr. Bunny. We'll have them counted in no time at all.
Oh dear, forest friends. I've just got the word that disaster is afoot in our peaceful forest. I've got to relocate immediately to the ant colony.
Oh no, what's happening? Oh no, oh no!
Oh, forest friends, our worst fears are confirmed.
Oh no.
The ant colony, the water, it's seeping in from all sides. It's a massive flood. It's catastrophe on a scale we've never seen before in our peaceful forest. Oh, the mayhem. Oh, the poor homeless ants. Please send your thoughts and prayers. Please send donations to the Red Cross, bottles of water, maybe some pillows. These poor fellows. If you've got a guest room, remember to open it up to these poor ants who have recently lost their homes.
Help!
Water.
Help, you guys! Let's get out of here! Hurry up!
Ants
Hurry
are
up! Hey, Henry, are you there? Hey, how about Antonia? Is she here? Oh, boy!
Oh, the waves are
Oh, boy.
crashing into the colony and
Oh,
smashing
boy.
it to bits. Oh, these poor creatures. And that concludes Madam Owl's very special report.
Help! Help! Oh, that was such a close call. Oh, Henry, I'm glad you're all right.
Oh my
and
gosh, you
Antonia.
guys! Are you okay?
Yeah, I
Is
think so.
Antonio here? Did you find
I think so.
Antonio?
I think she's here.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
You guys, I mean,
Oh.
I really hate to say I told you so at a time like this.
I know you tried to tell us.
Yeah, I sure did. So, are you going to be voting for Beaver or what?
Are you kidding?
No.
Beaver lied to us.
I did.
He tried to drown us.
I did that too.
We're voting for Turtle.
Okay.
Show us to the voting booth.
To the polls!
Oh, I better check with Mr. Bunny. Mr. Bunny? Have you guys counted the votes yet, Mr. Bunny? Shh. Oh, for pity's sake. Mr. Bunny, wake up! Oh, we finished counting, so I thought I'd take a little nap. Oof. Oh, Madam Owl.
Yes, Mr. Bunny.
Wait, I have the results. Psst, 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 psst.
No.
Psst, 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 psst,
Very
psst.
interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
So much, Mr. Bunny. Well, forest friends, welcome back to an extra special Madam Owl Reports. The ballots have been counted and the totals are in. We have a new leader of the beasts.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for giving me the honor of serving as your leader of the beasts. Hey, wait a minute, Beaver. I think maybe I won this election. Oh, I'll be there in a minute. Haha. You? You? Why, who would vote for a turtle? We would! As a matter of fact, we
It
did!
was great. We did.
And Beaver, we've got a surprise for you! You do? Watch this! Help, let me go! Help, let me go! Help, you guys, let me go! We'll let you go when we're good and ready! Help, let me go! Help, let me go! We'll let you go! Here goes! Ha 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 ha!
Well, forest friends, the ants are right. The new leader of the beasts, by popular vote, is Turtle. Let's have 3 cheers for Turtle. Hip,
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Aw, shucks.
And remember,
Everyone gets a vote. Everyone gets a choice. However big or small you are, you've got an equal voice. Whether you're rich or poor, everyone has a say. We decide our destiny together on election day. And that is the end of the story of the big election. So now it's time to clap your hands. Do any of you have any questions about the story or the puppets?